Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Yep, we are here playing The Way We All Go. So one of my friends, Yandere Gaming, he told me about this game that he's gonna play, and this game is like, if you can tell, like a horror visual novel. And yeah, this is a remake version. I believe the original version was made like years ago, and yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna let you play this game. Let's see how this will go, because I'm very curious. So let's do this. Let's press start. I really think you should tell her, you know. I know, but are you scared? Oh, is that us? My eyes flicker open. I wake up in the compartment of a train. My hands lean back against my seat, and there's a thread of drool dripping from the corner of my mouth. What? I winch, then wide out away with the back of my hand. Drawing out my rage? That isn't very mature. I thought I'd stopped doing that when I was a kid. I need to get it together, act more like an adult. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. Never seems to work out. That's partially why I decided to take this trip alone. This isn't some kind of crazy coming of age kind of adventure though. I'm not going to go too far off lands and slay dragons and pull swords from stones. I doubt I could do that even if I tried. I'm just going to visit my grandparents, who live all the way out in the countryside, that's all. I think it'll be nice to go back home though. I've only been away for 2 years, but almost feel like a whole lifetime. I wonder if anything would be different. 2 years may seem like a short amount of time. Minuscule in the grand shame of things, but a lot can change over a period of only a few days, let alone years. I hope Emma's okay. I'll be strange seeing her face again. She sent me some photographs, but a photo isn't the same as seeing a person in real life. And I wonder. I lean my hand against the window. The rough motion of the train jerked my hand against the glass, popping my forehead and knocking my teeth together so they shattered, but I ignore it. I can see fields dye dark blue under the evening sky. Oh, I got a notification over YouTube. I'm not in Saitama anymore. I'm far away from my new house, my new school, my new friends, Saki, Miho, and Yuna. What are they doing right now? I don't know. Saki with her love of horror stories, Miho, who always scores the highest in karaoke, Yuna, who wears red ribbons in her hair and keeps falling asleep in class. But these idle thoughts soon fade away. I'm going back home, and maybe I'll see her. She was always so quiet, she never spoke to anybody other than me. Will she be any different now? I hope she's at least made a few new friends. If she hasn't, then would it be my fault? No, that's no good. Why am I worrying already? I haven't even made it to the village yet. Stop being so stupid. I mutter this under my breath, trying to ward off my vague feelings of guilt. I don't want to ruin my trip before it even begins, though it won't be too surprising if I did. Maybe I deserve to feel bad. I should have told her. Why didn't I tell her? It's because you were scared. I mutter this under my breath. Not that it matters. Nobody can hear me. I'm the only person on the train. Oh, so who was the one talking? Oh, Grandma. Oh, darling, welcome back. It's good to see you again, lad. Do you want a hand with your luggage? Luggage? I'm standing at the single platform of the small, dilapidated, I don't know what the hell is that word? Train station, gripping my single suitcase tied to my hand. Since I'm only going to be here for 3 days, I didn't bother to pack much. I can make do with only a few pairs of underwear and my pajamas. I don't need anything else. My grandparents have come to greet me at the station with wide, reassuring smiles. Their home is only 5 minutes away from the station, so they didn't need to bring the car, which is probably a good thing. My mother keeps saying my grandfather's eyesight is getting worse and worse. Nowadays, He can hardly read the newspaper without the aid of his fake glasses, which he hardly ever wears since he keeps losing them. Somehow, he's still allowed to drive a car despite that, something he frequently does according to my mother, just so he can reassure himself he's not completely past it. Oh my, hope he's not... I hope he's not going to lose that glasses every time, though. At least this is a very rural area. I don't know if I spelled that right. So there aren't all that many cars around to hit. You don't need to carry anything, Grandpa. I'm good. I return my grandfather's smile and make a show of lifting my suitcase. I'm trying to prove that I can manage it, but he doesn't look convinced.
Nonsense. You made all the effort to come out here and wound up blasted train too. You must be exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm not a child anymore. My grandfather peers at me, frowning. Maybe he's trying to verify the validity of my statement. I wonder if he's forgotten how old I am.
What's this? You still look like a youngin to me.
Hey, I am 16.
And I'm older than 60. The gulf between us is as wide as the Kitakami River.
My grandmother giggles. Come on now, dear, don't be silly. You're getting old and your eyes aren't what they used to be.
Nonsense, my eyes are just fine, Chiyo. Or Chayo, I think it's Chayo.
You say that, but you insist on wearing the ugliest of shirts.
This shirt isn't ugly, it's very cutting edge. I'll have you know, all the youngsters are wearing them.
Oh dear, grandson isn't wearing one.
To this detriment, pretty sure I spelled that wrong, enhance a man's natural charm and shows off his true character. It shows he's starting to get senile, perhaps.
Well, what does senile mean? Senile? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I don't know.
You can be a very cruel mistress, Chiyo.
Now, don't bully poor Atoshi too much, you old bore.
I'm just saying like I see it, Chiyo. He'll always be a brat to me.
Oh, the contrary. I think he's grown up to be rather handsome. Handsome? I don't know about that. Well, you know what they say. Good things come in small package. The way I see it, you're just being modest. I don't know if being short is the same thing as being modest. My lack of height wasn't a conscious decision I made. If anything, I'd like to be a couple of inches taller. That way, I won't get teased so much. Being the shortest boy in your class can be pretty depressing. Nobody likes being picked last when teams are being formed in P. I forgot what does that mean. Oh my god. I need to learn more English. I don't think I'm all that modest, really. I think you are. You're just proving my point, dear. Well... Oh, Ari has raised you well. You're just a little gentleman. Being the operative word. You must get it from your side of the family, Shio. You've always been tiny, haven't you? Yes, I simply have a weak constitution.
See, even though he's 2 years older now, he's still around. I think you should let me carry your case, lad. It's for your own good.
No, I feel bad. You don't need to put yourself out for me. Grandmother grins, beckoning me close. I follow her crooked finger and she leads in towards me, whispering in my ear. Don't mind him, dear. He just wants to show up. Let him carry your case. It'll give him something to boost about with the neighbors later. Oh well, if that's how it is. That's right. No matter how old this man gets, he's just a child at heart. Grandmother and I laugh together. Oh my god. conspirators was very wrong before I turned my attention back to my grandfather. Alright, I reconsider it. I guess I am a little tired from the journey, so you can carry my case if you want.
Excellent. I see you talk some sense into him, Shio. Did you use your feminine charms?
Even at age of 80, I still have it in me. It must be all the homegrown vegetables we eat. They're good for your skin. Better than the vegetables of those so-called supermarkets.
You got that right. No tomatoes taste as good as yours, Shio.
As my grandparents laugh together, I feel something lift from the pit of my stomach. Could it be anxiety? I start to get worried during my journey here, but maybe those fears were unfounded. Simply seeing my grandparents has made me feel more at ease. I guess I really do belong here after all. Aww. How was the journey there, darling? It was fine. It took a while, so it was a little tiring, but other than that... Oh yes, it really is a long journey. 6 hours or so, isn't it? Something like that. I had to change a few times though. And I waited around for a while, so maybe it was more like a 7. 7 hours? You poor dear, that must have been dreadful. You need to eat more. Here, take this. Thank you. I look at my loaded plate with suspicion. My grandmother may have said all of that stuff about me being grown up and handsome, but did she really believe it? If she did, why did she make me so much food? It's almost like she's trying to feed up a starving kitten. There weren't many people on the train though. For the last 2 stations, I was on my own. It wasn't too stressful.
Oh, well, this is a very small village. Not many people come up here, and more people have been living lately.
Huh? But why?
There aren't enough jobs to go around, which means there is no reason to stay. No, it's mostly this, as old Foggy's left.
It's sad, really. I don't think I should ever like to leave this place. It's so peaceful. And the green beans that grow in these parts are the best you can find.
I even hear they're going to discontinue the train line here. I guess it makes sense, since it's hardly ever used and the current track is getting old.
That really is sad. I pick up my dinner disappointedly. I may not live here anymore myself, but hearing that this village is on the decline is still depressing. Damn, it's kinda... Imagine to see your own like city or whatever, the village, just leaving you and you're just alone there. For me, it sounds like a freaking zombie apocalypse. All of my childhood memories were created here. Every single precious moment of my youth. Going out for walks in the forest. Catching cicadas? Cicadas? I don't know what that means. In the summer with a net and an empty mayonnaise jar. My extravagant and slightly unrealistic plans to build a treehouse with Namo, which never managed to materialize. And of course, there was her, my best friend, Noelle. Hey, Noelle. Oh, there's me. Oh, so Saki. Who's Saki? Saki sounds like a girl voice. Hey, Achan, God, it's been too long. Saki's voice, warm and quietly sarcastic as ever, comes to me from the other end of the phone. The phone in my grandparents' home is very old. It's more of an antique than a fully functional means of communication. And then it distorts Saki's voice, just as ripples across water can mar a reflection. Even so, I recognize it. How could I not? That kind of tone could only belong to the Saki I know, and sort of, which is an amount of fear of love. Ooh, he's falling in love with Saki. I smile wryly to myself. She's acting like she hasn't seen me in years. It hasn't been that long. It's only been a couple of days. But it feels like an eternity. I've been so bored. I'm sitting on the floor, cross-legged, the cord of the phone snaked about in my lap. My hair is damp from the path and my face feels slightly flushed. I think I used a little too much hot water. I've always loved hot baths ever since I was a kid, but sometimes I go overboard and emerge from my long soaks on easy legs. My skin bright pink and puckered like a prawn. I yawn, holding one hand up against my mouth and resist my grip on the phone. While I shift, I say, "How can you be bored? You have all those brothers and sisters to look after, don't you?" Don't remind me. I only just got them all off to bed. It's so unfair. If my parents wanted to go off on a romantic holiday, they should have thought twice before having so many kids. Why would I have to stay behind and look after them just because I'm the oldest? But you wouldn't have wanted to go on a holiday with them either, would you? With my parents? Of course not. I'd rather die. Did you know they're going to Okinawa? Who wants to go to Okinawa? I went there on a school trip a few years ago, and it's completely tourist trap. There was tacky merchandise everywhere, and it's also bright and noisy. We're not even going into the weather. Saki has a very pale complexion, which she guards jealously. She always slathers on the sunscreen. It is thick, whenever so much as a single glint of sunshine can be seen peeking out from behind a cloud. Then I don't know why you're so unhappy. If you don't want to go with them in the first place, then there's no problem, right? It's the principle of the thing, that's all I'm hurt. They didn't even invite me. That's probably because they knew you wouldn't want to go. But I still wouldn't like the invitation. It would at least have given the vague illusion that my company is in high demand this holiday. What about Miho and Yuna? Yuna went to stay with her big sister for a few days, and Miho's out camping with her parents. Saki sighs. This is so pathetic. I'm the only one who doesn't have anything to do. Not a single thing. But taking care of your siblings is a noble job. Yeah, noble. Saki laughs dryly, without any trace of humor. If you think watching reruns of Heidi for hours on end is noble, then sure. I kind of like Heidi. What does Heidi mean?
Hold on, let me get for a second.
God. It's like 12 AM, I have to go to sleep soon. I had a whole series on VHS, and I used to rewatch it regularly, even up until my early teens, at least until my mother romanced to my bedroom when I wasn't home and turned all my old VHS tapes out. I was pretty sore about that at the time, and I still am actually. Most of those shows don't get aired on TV anymore. I like it too, but that was when I was about 5. But most of your siblings are 5. I know it's so depressing, I could scream. I will refrain, however, because that will wake those little monsters up again. It sounds rough. You have no idea. You haven't known true torture until you've had the task of putting 4 young children to bed. Having met Saki's siblings several times during my trips to her home, I know better than to berate her. Although I generally like young children, Saki's siblings are something else altogether. They're more like gremlins than cute kids, and they're so loud too. It's no wonder Saki always has this dark bags under her eyes, living in a small home filled with tiny children prone to waking up in the very early hours of morning and sleeping into their big sister's bed must be incredibly exhausting. It's getting so bad that I'm starting to think Okinawa would be bad after all. Okinawa? What a joke. Why couldn't they go somewhere classy like France or Italy? And if they absolutely had to stay in Japan, Ginza would definitely be the best choice. My parents have like no sense of style whatsoever. Not a sigh.
Sorry.
Anyway, I hope you're having a good time at least. I'm not entirely sure yet, I only just got here. Your train journey was that long? Yeah, like 7 hours or so. I would hate that so much, being crammed up on the train with strangers coughing on me. It wasn't that bad, it was pretty quiet, really. That's good. I suppose more than can be said for my day. I paused. Hey, Achan? What is it? I hope you have a good time on your trip, honestly. I'm not just saying it. Yeah, I know. I hope you get along well with your friends, your old friends, and if you ever feel overwhelmed, you can always call me. I probably won't be doing anything interesting, if anything. I'd appreciate having somebody to talk to other than the mothers at the local playground. So I'll try to keep in contact if I have time, but I am going to be back in 3 days. Just try to hold out until then. I'll do my best. 3 days of endless. Hey, do you rerun? Oh, god damn it, I forgot that's her. I'll do my best. 3 days of endless Heidi reruns and pillow fights and take out pizza. I'll have to grin and bear it, I guess. Nah, that's Saki grins very often. That would conflict with her pale skin, dark-eyed, internal queen of the night appearance. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you bring me back a souvenir. I need some kind of excitement lingering on the horizon to get me through this living nightmare. Otherwise, I may snap and stab myself in the eye with a wax crayon. I don't know how to feel about that. I lay on my futon, staring up at the ceiling in the guest room. The guest room is pretty small, but I don't mind that. It reminds me of the times when I was a child, and I used to stay here overnight when parents were away busy. I would lie on this same futon when the light turned on, reading comics and eating slices of stolen tangerine. I love this song in the background, like seriously. My fingers would always get stained with yellow from the rain of the tangerine or tangerine, I don't know. And I never had the foresight to wash it off before I went to sleep. My grandmother would see my yellow fingers in the morning and see the missing tangerines, but she never scolded me. Instead, she would ask in an overly theatrical tone of surprise, "We have the tangerines all gone?" And I'd say, "I don't know, maybe it was a beer." Those days were all the fun. But I'm not 10 anymore. I'm getting older and I'm too big for this function now. The tips of my toes are poking out from under the sheets. I close my eyes and curl up into a ball, listening to the sounds of the cicadas outside. Cicadas or cicadas? I don't know. Cicadas. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. The windows are all shut, but I can still hear the oh my god, cicadas. I'm gonna say cicadas. I don't know. Cicadas. This is something I forgot after living in Saitama for so long. The small details vanish from my mind as though they were never there at all. No matter where you live, there's always background noise in Saitama, and cars, and drunken arguments in the dead of the night outside your apartment. In the countryside, it's cicadas. Cicadas and the wind. Jesus, so hard. I snuggle into my blanket for some reason. I feel cold. And just my toes, my whole body is freezing. I shiver. Maybe it isn't the weather, maybe it's my mind. I'm probably overthinking things, I always do. I'm thinking about tomorrow, thinking about her. I should have told her. Why didn't I tell her? That's the last thought I have before I fall into a deep, dreamless sleep. Okay. In a small village. Ooh. Teeming, windy cries of cicadas. My most precious memories reside. Oh, so it's starting right now. Okay. Memories of her. Noelle. Okay, so that's Noelle. Memories of her. Amu. Ooh. I love this intro. And memories of her. Eerie, I think it's called. It's been 2 years. So that's his best friend, I believe? Noel, right? I need to go back. Oh, I need to say I'm sorry. Day 1, the beginning. Okay. Damn, alright. Wait, should I click it? Oh. Okay, I gotta say, I'm gonna end the video right here. So I can't record long since my, my parents went to sleep kind of late, and it's already 12 a.m. I have to wake up early to go to work. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it for you guys to watch this, because this is actually really a new visual novel. I mean, I think it came out like around October 2025 that Yandere Gaming said. So yeah, I am glad to record more of these visual novels. This is actually getting kind of interesting, now he's like away, from the house. Yeah, I think it's like in a vacation week. No, not a vacation, but like seeing grandma and grandpa for a few days. And Saki seems like the one our main character loves. And yeah, Noel seems like the best friend of him, like he said. Yeah, I'm actually really interested to play this more. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, if you guys want. You don't need to, alright? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, and stay safe.